My name's Ben Neal, and behind me we've got my 1987 Toyota Cresta. I've had an involvement with this car for quite a while. We actually purchased the vehicle in Japan because it was cheaper than a hire car. We bought it online, and purchasing it online, you kind of don't really know what you're getting into. And we were kind of on the mindset like, well, how bad could it be for 2 weeks? And once we actually got to Japan and got the car, it was actually a bit of a cherry. So that actually changed our plans from the outset. We were originally going to modify it and stuff around with it and effectively like devalue it and pretty much ruin it, which according to the internet we've done anyway, but whatever. And then brought it back to Australia. It sat in storage for a little while. We didn't really know what we were going to do. Then we got together with the guys at MCM, and we actually ended up building the first iteration of this for the Transformers movie series. We were building it to promote that movie series. Then after that, the guys kind of decided they were done with it, and I purchased the vehicle outright from them. And since then, I've kind of progressed in the build, and it's gone from running, I think the first day I ran about a 990 in it was a PB when we first built it in the first format, and to this point we've gone to 8.1 with it. We've also raced the car in America at Drag Week. We did Drag Week in 2018, 2019. In 2018 we placed 4th in modified power adder, and 2019 we actually got 3rd in modified power adder. While it is quite a quick car now, it's a fairly basic combination. It's still a wet block. It is partly grout filled. Obviously we are running the Barra engine, spool rods, CP pistons. It's a standard Ford crank that Empire heat treat as part of their sort of engine package. Just a standard Ford cylinder head which has been ported, valves, springs and retainers and some cams. It's not particularly wild. As I mentioned, the whole combo was put together by Empire Mechanical. Those guys have been building my engines for quite a while now, and we've had fantastic results with their combos. Moving on to manifolding, we've got Hypertune inlet and exhaust manifolds, Garrett G42 1450 on the manifold, and then it goes into a Hypertune exhaust system. Moving back to the transmission, we've got a Hughes Turbo 400, which is conventional 123, and it also is standard GM ratios. We're also running a Hughes bolt together converter, which Pete at Hughes has been really helpful in tuning that stator. In the back end, we're running a fairly standard combo with the 9-inch 35 spine axles, and we've got 323 gearing, and it's got Willwood brakes all round. The fastest time to this point in the event, we've run 10.1, and I'm really hoping to kind of dip into that 9-second bracket. Right now, we are currently the fastest car here, so it'll be interesting to see how the second day now the track warms up and see how everyone else is going. This is actually about my 8th or 9th time at Cootamundra. However, it's my first time as a racer. I normally actually help out with these events. Being on the other side of the fence, watching this thing could go down for so long, I was like, it's time to give it a go for myself. I actually came into the event a little bit naive in that this car's run 8.1 at the track. I was like, oh, 950 is going to be pretty easy, pretty much first couple of runs down the track. And my first pass was a 13, so that was a real reality check for me, I guess, and slowly we've been chipping away all weekend. Matty, who's normally my crew chief, who's normally with me, he's actually at home. He had to work yesterday, so the guys at Haltech were actually nice enough to let him remote adjust the car, and he's now actually doing that now at breakfast. So shout out to Matty for all his help. This event is just so much fun. The atmosphere is fantastic. Everyone is awesome here. Like this is the event that I want to keep coming back to.